Almost 10 years ago, a board of directors in a Chinese tech company looked around the room and said, okay, we need an online store. Who's going to build it? And everybody looked into the room and all of them pointed at the intern. And that intern was me. And let me tell you something, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I'm a senior Shopify Plus migrations architect. And let me back up a little bit because the story is even better. It all started when I was an intern in Olympic Sports, a startup in Taipei. Through them, I met with Genji Sports. These guys were doing really cool stuff, wearable tech for football performance tracking. Very top of the notch thing 2016 here. So they liked what they saw in me and they hired me directly. And yes, I had to move to mainland China. Now, picture this. I'm a 28-year-old Latino in China, barely speaking any Mandarin, and the word just comes to me and say, you, online store, go. So my job was on the line and I really knew nothing about it. So what did I do? Well, what most reasonable person would do, I Googled it. The first result was WordPress plus WooCommerce, and on I go. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. I cried more than once, sometimes at 2 a.m. in the morning, plugins not working, the website was crashing, issues with the checkout. It was a true nightmare. Payment gateways or installing Google's tracking pixel or meta pixels. It was all done through a VPN. It was a real nightmare. And here's the thing that most people don't realize. All of this was before AliExpress went global or Temu or Shein. None of that cross-border infrastructure even existed yet. So it was really hard. Like I said, this was a one-man operation trying to sell wearable tech stuff from mainland China to the world. It was something. It was really something. And my job was on the line. You think that's pressure? It was. And then I found Shopify. And nope, this is not a sponsored video. Not yet anyways. And I'm going to be very serious here. Shopify changed the direction of that company. Suddenly, I could ship a front store that actually worked. Think payments handled, orders handled, shipments handled, everything through Shopify. And most important, a product page that actually didn't look like it was built in 2003. I went from crying at 2 a.m. for crashed plugins to selling products to a crowd around the world immediately. And that one decision turned an intern's desperate moments into an actual career. And this was almost 10 years ago. Since then, I had migrated stores from Shopify and Shopify Plus, companies that make millions of dollars in revenue every year. Very complex and enterprise level, the real stuff. And yes, of course, across that time, the tools I used have shifted enormously. AI has completely changed how I work. Things that used to take me weeks, I can turn them out in hours now. Think faster delivery and higher quality. But that instinct of that intern desperate having to figure it out by himself, it's still here. And that's why I do what I do, because I think that nobody should have to do this by themselves if the knowledge is already here. Every time I sit down with a new customer or an agency or somebody that is dealing with this, I always think in the back of my head, I remember, my situation back then. And I think that nobody should have to go through all the knowledge process when I already have the knowledge, when I know how to do this. And together in the next videos, we're going to explore how we can utilize AI to empower every single one of our workflows, whether you are an agency, a CTO, or a head of e-commerce. Stay tuned because we are going to do very cool things. I'm Mael, I'm a senior Shopify Plus migrations expert, and I'm here for you. Stay tuned and see you in the next video. Bye.